Hello and welcome to CreativeMe. Today we are going to be doing some Indian corn crafts that include a little beaded Indian corn craft and some treat bag Indian corn crafts. And if you can stick around to the end, I can show you a little mashup on how you can combine the two for another little activity bag. Okay, so the first project I'm going to go over with you guys is this cute little Indian corn project. On one of them, I made them with traditional bright colored pony beads, and on the other, I used these more vintage brown muted colored pony beads. Now, where I got my materials is this huge bag. I got actually two of them for around $7 to $8 on Amazon. It's the Big Value brand. It gave me 1,000 beads per bag, and it was a really good deal. So I had pulled out all of the colors that I wanted to use for this one and put them in a little bowl. That way they'd be ready and easy for me to put on the pipe cleaners. And then the other little set of beads I got, it was around $3. I had used a coupon. It's Little Makers, and this is bought at Joann's Fabrics and Crafts. And then I did get these brown, kind of more of a skin tone brown colored pipe cleaner from Creatology, which is a Walmart brand. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to take about 4 of my pipe cleaners out, and I'm going to line them up so that they're all the same. I'm going to pinch them right here in the middle and twist them really tightly. Then I'll just splay them out to a star pattern. Once I have that all done, I can pick about 10 to 15. I think my happy amount is about 14 of the beads I want to use. I think I'm going to do another one of these little vintage browns color ones, and I'll start sifting them onto here and getting them going. Okay, so there you have it. I have 14 on each of my little pieces sticking out. Now I'm going to gather them all together, push in the middle a little bit to get them to bowl around each other. And then once I've got them all together, I can visually see that some pieces may look a little bit longer than others, and in those cases I just pull off a few of those beads so that I can easily twist these little extra pieces together, kind of creating the little fuzzy top of the corn on the cob. Once I have that tightly twisted, then I can just splay these out just a little to make it look a little bit more fuzzy and a little bit more whimsical. And there you go. A beautiful little Indian corn piece that you can use in wreaths. You can use it just setting it out at the table for a decoration. It makes a really cool little kids craft as well. If you have busy little kids around the Thanksgiving table that need to have something to do. But I find it to be a really cool Indian corn craft. Now for our next Indian corn craft, I am going to help create these beautiful little treat bags. They're made out of Reese's Pieces for a little treat. You can put it on your little place setting for each person, or even corn nuts. I really like the corn nuts because they have a nice vintage feel and they don't bring too much color into your place setting if that's the way you want your place setting to look. So these are our materials. I have some raffia, Ashland brand, that's from Michael's. I have some corn nuts, and these are the 4-ounce bags. I got those at the dollar store. I have a couple of these, and you can use different flavors. Some of them might be speckled with different colors and stuff. and that might be very good for the look for you as well. And then we also have the classic Reese's Pieces ones, and that is a 2-pound 7-ounce bag. I also got that from Walmart. I have some twine, and these are pretzel bags. I got them from Walmart as well. There's 20 of them in each one. Those are the bags we're going to use, and they came with these little twisty ties. We'll use those as well. You'll need some kind of a scoop to scoop your items into the bag. You can use a funnel if you like. It could be kind of tricky, so you'll need something thin, but also big enough to fit these little pieces through, and a pair of scissors. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to fill my pretzel bag about halfway full with the candies or corn nuts, whatever it is you choose to use. I'm going to use about 10 to 12 inches of length of the raffia. Just a small little bunch. Remember, you'll be folding this in half, so it will look like there is more at the top if you use just about this much. Now I'm going to put this kind of a kitty corner across from the top so that I can use the twist ties to twist it right in there, right about in the middle. Once I have that twisted just a few times, I'm going to fold up my raffia, and then I'll bend this backward and twist it across the back here, just for a little bit of added secureness. Now you can either cut off this extra part here, or just leave it, tuck it in. I'm sure it'll be hidden from your twine. So I'm going to use about a foot or so of twine as well. I'm just going to wrap it right around here, kind of to help hide this area with the silver colored twist ties. I'm just going to make a little bow. Now at this point you can put a tag on it if you're going to make them specifically as gifts for somebody. You can tie a tag on with this little bow. I'm not going to do that. I think it's easier to just let everyone grab and go with those. But anyway, there is this one. Very pretty. Now I'm going to make another corn nut one. And there you go. There you have it. All of our nice, delicious little treat bags that look like Indian corn, ready for your Thanksgiving party. Now for your bonus craft. We have made our candy Reese's, we've made our corn nuts, and we have also made our beaded Indian corns. Now what we can do, just for a little added extra fun, is make our beaded bag activity. What I have done here is I've made a sweet little piece of paper. I'll show it up a little closer so you can see it. And it basically just shows that it's the beaded Indian craft corn. It shows to twist the pipe cleaners together in the middle, splay them out to a star shape, thread 14 beads on each piece, pull them up together and twist the ends together, then fan the ends out. So what I have done with this is I've taken my 4 little pieces of pipe cleaner, folded them in half. Then I had rolled my little instructions around the pipe cleaners. I put that in my little bag. All the way to the bottom. counted out roughly about 120 or so beads. That is more than would be needed, but just in case a few drop and get lost. I'll fill this up, and I try to hide that paper as best I can with all of the beads. At this point, you'll see that the plastic goes a little farther than the pipe cleaners. So I use the scissors to cut off just the extra plastic. I don't worry about it all, just the little extra bit. Then I twist that around, the plastic, and that is around, and use the twist tie to keep that secure so none of those little beads can escape. Now, just the same as all the rest, I take a little bit of this raffia, put it across the twist tie, and twist it on. Pull that up together. And then tie a little bow. And there you go. You have a little craft decoration goodie bag type of a deal. And that's your bonus. Okay, so as you can see, out of all of my 20 pretzel stick bags, I was able to create 6 of the corn nut bags using 2 of these dollar store corn nut little bags, and those were the 4 ounce, so I used 2 of those to make 6 of them. And then out of my Reese's Pieces bag, this giant 2 pound 7 ounce bag of Reese's, I was able to make 12 of the Reese's Indian corn treat bags. And then with my leftover 2 bags, I made those 2 little bonus activity bags. I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make these fun and exciting little items celebrating Indian corn. Thank you for joining my channel. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below.